Novak Djokovic scripts ATP history despite shock Madrid Open withdrawal. When the modern tennis era is discussed, few names carry the same weight as Novak Djokovic. Even in moments of absence, the Serbian legend continues to shape the sport's history, this time not with a racket in hand, but through yet another statistical milestone that reinforces his place among the greatest of all time. A historic milestone amid absence. Djokovic's recent withdrawal from the Madrid Open raised eyebrows across the tennis world. It marked his third consecutive absence following earlier pullouts from the Miami Open and the Monte Carlo Masters. His last appearance came at the Indian Wells Masters, where he suffered a fourth-round defeat to Jack Draper, a match that also saw him sustain a troubling right shoulder injury. Yet, even in inactivity, Djokovic has achieved something remarkable. The 38-year-old has now surpassed Roger Federer for the most weeks spent inside the ATP top 5 rankings. With 860 weeks, Djokovic edges past Federer's 859-week mark, another testament to his extraordinary consistency across nearly 2 decades at the highest level. This achievement adds to an already unmatched resume. Djokovic still holds the all-time record for most weeks as world number 1, 428 weeks, a figure that may remain untouched for generations, chasing another Federer record. While Djokovic has overtaken Federer in one category, another milestone is within touching distance. He is currently in his 939th week inside the ATP top 10, the second highest tally in history. Once again, Federer sits ahead with 968 weeks. If Djokovic returns soon and maintains his ranking, he could surpass that number before the end of the season, potentially by November. For a player in the twilight of his career, these numbers are nothing short of extraordinary. They reflect not just peak dominance, but longevity rarely seen in professional sports. The race against time, clay season in doubt. Djokovic's absence has created uncertainty around his clay court preparations. With the French Open set to begin on May 24th, time is quickly running out for the Serbian to regain match fitness. 2 tournaments present possible comeback opportunities. The Italian Open, starting May 6th, widely considered the ideal warm-up event before Roland Garros. The Hamburg Open, starting May 17th, though its scheduling leaves little recovery time before the Grand Slam. A strong showing in Rome could be crucial, not just for ranking points, but for confidence and rhythm on clay. However, rushing back too soon could risk aggravating his injury, a dilemma that has become increasingly familiar at this stage of his career. Retirement rumors resurface. With each withdrawal, speculation around Djokovic's future inevitably grows louder. Injuries, recovery time, and age have all fueled discussions about whether the Serbian icon is nearing the end of his journey. But Djokovic has firmly pushed back against such narratives. In a recent interview, he made it clear that his motivation remains intact. His love for tennis, competition, and self-improvement continues to drive him forward. Despite holding a record 24 Grand Slam titles, he insists that his journey in the sport is far from complete. This mindset has defined Djokovic throughout his career, a relentless pursuit of excellence, even when there is little left to prove. Adapting to a new phase. At 38, Djokovic is no longer just competing against opponents, he is managing his own body. His approach to preparation has evolved, focusing more on efficiency and recovery than sheer intensity. He openly acknowledged the importance of training smarter, listening to his body, and maintaining both physical and mental balance. This shift reflects a veteran who understands the demands of longevity in elite sport. It also highlights why he continues to remain competitive against a new generation of stars. Still a force against the next generation. Closing in on additional milestones. Remaining relevant in Grand Slam contention. Few athletes in any sport have managed to extend their dominance across generations the way Djokovic has. From battling Federer and Nadal to now facing Alcaraz and Sinner, his career spans one of the most competitive eras in tennis history. What comes next? The key question now is simple. When will Djokovic return? If he makes it back in time for Rome, he could still enter Roland Garros with momentum. If not, his preparation for the French Open could be compromised, opening the door for younger rivals to capitalize. Either way, counting Djokovic out has historically proven to be a mistake. Final thoughts. Novak Djokovic's withdrawal from Madrid may have temporarily halted his on-court presence, but it has done nothing to slow his march through the record books. In many ways, this moment captures the essence of his career: resilience, longevity, and an unrelenting drive to push boundaries, even when circumstances are less than ideal. As the clay season unfolds, the tennis world waits, not just for his return, but for the next chapter in a career that continues to redefine greatness. Will he make a timely comeback before Roland Garros, or will caution prevail? One thing is certain: whenever Djokovic steps back on court, history won't be far behind. Please like, share, comments, and subscribe for more.